All right, folks, we are back. We are back. Why can't I hear anything? We are back. We've got some guests in the studio, and there they are. Chris Arrellano and Mr. Verlon Thompson, both in the studio right here. Welcome to KNON, guys. Nice to have you down here.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you.
Okay. And these guys are in town to be at Poor David's tonight. They're going to be appearing and down on South Lamar. Poor David's is one of our favorite places. We do lots of benefits and things there. He's actually used to do a folk show up here many years ago. Yeah. So he's been great to KNON. We love him to death. And anyway, these guys, Chris Arrellano and Verlon Thompson, are going to be at Poor David's tonight and playing for you. Should be just a fabulous show. I've never seen Chris before. I've had the pleasure of seeing Verlon, but I'm looking forward to hearing from you today, Chris.
Awesome.
Chris, where are you from?
I live in Oregon, in Albany, Oregon is where I live. Grew up in New Mexico. My bandmates are all from Taos, New Mexico area. And so we get together occasionally and have some gigs. It's our first time here at Poor David, so we're excited about that.
Well, fantastic. We had some people here last week who are from northeast Oregon. So it's like, wow. And then I have a good friend who does a music show in Salem, Oregon, at a non-commercial listener-supported station. So, man, Oregon, popping up all over the place.
Yeah. So hello, Oregon. Hello, honey.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we get some music going here? Who wants to go first? You?
Yeah, let Chris go.
All right.
What are we going to hear here, Chris? And you got anything you want to tell us about it?
So this is a song that this is my brother Rodney over here. My dad was a songwriter, and we grew up playing Spanish music back in New Mexico. So we've kind of incorporate some bilingual stuff in our set usually when we play out. So this is a song in Spanish. If you're interested in knowing what the lyrics are, we do translations for $50, and you can talk to me at the show tonight, and we'll be glad to translate for you.
Pull that mic a little closer.
I can translate their songs a lot cheaper, but of course they don't really, you won't get the true meaning of it.
Oh!
So there you go. It's called Cuentas que te vas.
Cuentas que te vas, que me vas a abandonar, que me vas a despedir, donde no dejar más, que me vas a dejar solo, sin ningún remedio para este dolor. Aquí me quedaré, tirado y perdido, mientras que hay vino, yo seguiré tomando. Aquí me quedaré, como un pájaro en el viento, volando sin rumbo, donde no te puedo amar. Perdóname, mi amor, no destroces mi corazón. Mira que en este mundo no hay más que una sola vida. Y échale. Ya que estoy en la cantina tocando yo mi guitarra y tomando unas copas y cantando esta canción, donde quiera que te encuentres
y escuches esta canción, acuérdate de mí. Aquí me quedaré, tirado y perdido, mientras que hay vino, yo seguiré tomando. Aquí me quedaré, como un pájaro del viento, volando sin rumbo, donde no te puedo amar.
Yeah, buddy. All right, all right, all right. And the crowd applauds. All right. Chris Arrellano, right there with his brother Rodney helping out on the vocals. I didn't know you were going to be singing until you piped up. I thought you were just kind of keeping him company. And I had to hit your mic on for you right quick. And Verlon doing some mighty fine picking on that thing too. Watch out. Well, Chris, tell me, is this your first time to Dallas?
It is, yeah. Yeah, we met David out in Taos, New Mexico this last summer, last fall. And so got to talking to him, and a lot of friends of ours play at Port David's often. So, you know, when we were looking to come out this way, we wanted to try to get ourselves a gig there and talk to David, and it all worked out. And Verlon's been a friend for a long time. We met Verlon up in Nashville back in the 90s, so we kind of kept in touch through the years, and excited to play a show with Verlon as always.
Well, I believe the Friday guy, Mark Mundy, has met you in New Mexico before.
Yes,
he was the one
yes.
that told me about you and suggested that I get you up here.
Right,
He
yeah.
pretty much knows what he's talking about most of the time, so I fairly
He's a great
safe
guy,
taking
yeah.
his word. Yeah, he's a
Thank
fine
you,
dude.
Mark, if you're listening out there. So.
Yes, Mark, thanks.
Well, great. Verlon,
Yeah.
Mr. Verlon Thompson, I don't even know where to begin with you, sir. I've been hearing you for a long, long time, both your solo career and your work with Guy Clark, and you've come through in all those different aberrations, and we're happy to have you here, sir.
Yeah, and yet another aberration. No, hey, man, I'm glad to be back, KNON, and man, I've always been a big fan and supporter of this station, and I'm excited just to get back with my buddies Chris and Rodney. Like Chris was saying, I met these guys. They came to Nashville, and they were trying to get a, kind of get a record deal going there in Nashville, and I walked into a little joint one night, and I heard this beautiful harmonies and this beautiful music, and I said, man, I want to try to help you guys. And I basically ruined their career, and they left town and went up to Oregon, as far away from Nashville as they could ever get. And,
No, we were doing okay until Guy stepped in and took you away.
yeah, that's true. Old Guy Clark, he kind of pulled me away from the Arrellano brothers project. But anyway, we still stay in touch, and it's kind of like we're meeting in the middle here, somewhere between Oregon and Nashville would be around Dallas.
That would be perfect. Well, I'm glad that it happened right today. I surely am.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Thompson, I was going to make a request, but I can't figure out what I'd like to hear. So,
Well,
what would you like to play for us?
Man, I don't know. Let me try a new song out on you
Please
guys.
do.
I want to do this for several reasons, but one being, I know I got some friends out there that I mentioned in this song. I mentioned my buddies Jack and Dave and Steve, and I know old Steve's out there listening today. And this song, it's about my time up in Colorado, and I know Chris and Rodney have spent a lot of time out that way too, playing music, and so it's about me and the old band that I used to have out there, and It was back in the 70s.
What do you call this?
What the hell? Oh, I think I'm going to call it Goodbye to the 70s.
Goodbye to the 70s.
That's basically what happened. In the foothills up around Timberline, back in 1979, me and the boys in the band were making music. We'd play all night and sleep all day, make a few dollars and piss it away. When you ain't got nothing, you ain't afraid to lose it. Fell in love at every show with a song or a sound or a lick I'd found on a beat up telly with a little bit of tremolo. In the foothills up around Timberline, back in 1979, me and the boys in the band were making music. It was a little bear on New Year's Eve. Here comes Jack and Dave and Steve, crossing mountain roads as slick as saddle leather. We carved our names into the bar, then I took the stage with my guitar. We sang goodbye to the 70s together. We raised our glass to lives and loves, and we sang Bloody Mary morning, tequila sunrise, and then it was. It was a little bear on New Year's Eve. Here comes Jack and Dave and Steve, and we're singing goodbye to the 70s together. We'll play it, Chris. Circle every band, they broke us up, and when I took my stuff, I said, let's just let the damn old roadie keep the van. Boys, he's been good to us. It's the least we can do for him. I saw an old poster on a roadhouse wall. That's what led me to recall the foothills up around Timberline in 1979, and the little bear and New Year's Eve, and me and Jack and Dave and Steve, and that damned old roadie and that damned old van, and me and the boys in the band just making music.
Lived in that song right there.
Oh,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
That's going to be good when I get it figured out. I'm still kind of twisting and tweaking on it, but
I got
there is a lot of life in there.
There's a zillion people wish they had as much what you've got basic there to use. Instead of tweaking it, they'd run away with it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Hey, I need to run a couple of quick spots if I may, and then we're going to get right back to you guys, so please don't you go anywhere. Folks, we'll be right back.
Sweet too, man.
Missed it all. Making it up as I went.
Now, Chris, do you have a record out?
Huh?
Do you have a record out, Chris?
Yes.
Okay, and is it, what's your website?
ChrisJArellano.com.
More information, shop.advancedautoparts.com.
Okay. Is it your first CD, second?
The fifth
I
annual
have a
Metro
couple.
Guitar Show.
Okay,
Waxahachie
okay.
is a 3-day festival happening March 1st through March 3rd at the
The
Waxahachie
new one
Civic
just
Center.
got a national
Friday,
music
March
award
1st,
for
VIP
multi-genre
bonding
record
beginning
of
at
the year.
10 a.m.
Beg pardon?
Saturday, March 2nd,
The
and
new
Sunday,
record
March
just
3rd.
got a national music award for multi-genre record of the year, indie acoustic project multi-genre record of the year.
Cool. So the Spanish and English is
Yeah.
featured on, okay, fantastic.
Located in 2000
Multi-genre
Center Lane in
record of the
Waxahachie,
year. I
Texas.
didn't know.
For more information, metroguitarshows.com.
Yeah.
Mark Oak Cliff
Indie,
Parade begins on
indie
Sunday,
acoustic
March
project.
3rd. The parade runs along West Davis Street and begins at 4 p.m. The run
Let's play your
starts
Bad
around
Angels.
Texas Center and ends in the heart of
Now, are you guys appearing elsewhere? You know, like other places? Is this just a one-time for the both of you?
These guys are going to be around in Texas a little longer. I'm headed out. Yeah.
Coming to Waxahachie
Okay.
Thursday, April 25th.
Just
to
one
Sunday,
off for
April
us,
28th.
yeah.
Okay, do you have, are you on a tour that we could talk about? You know, because we got people listening all over the place.
Yeah, I'm on the Verlon Thompson never-ending, no beginning, no end tour. It goes from here on. You know.
Just whenever somebody says, come play, you come play.
I'm headed to Florida from here. We're doing a couple shows down there. So.
Okay. Is Nashville your home?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Okay, folks, we are back. We are back. We have got Chris Arrellano and Verlon Thompson and Rodney Arrellano, Chris's brother, up here helping out with the vocals. And these guys are in town tonight to appear at Poor David's Pub. What time's that show kick off, you think?
Doors open at 7:15 and the show is at 8.
Doors open at 7:15 and the show is at 8. Again, that's at Poor David's Pub and down on South Lamar. And it's a pleasure to have both of you gentlemen here, all three of you here.
Yeah.
Welcome again. Chris, you tell us how people can find out about all things Chris Arrellano related.
All right. So you can go to my website would be the best place, chrisjarellano.com. And Arellano is a little tricky to spell, so I'll spell it for you. Chris, C-H-R-I-S, J, Arellano is A-R-E-L-L-A-N-O, and that's .com. Man, when I started promoting my first CD, I realized why back in the day so many Italians or Hispanic people would change their last name to
Yeah.
Steve or Smith or
Freddie
White.
Fender. Or,
Yeah.
so, yeah.
It's like, when you try to put my name out there, it's like, how the hell do you spell that?
Yeah.
So anyway, but we're rolling with it. We're not changing it.
I'm glad.
You guys just have to learn how to spell it.
I had the same problem with Verlon.
Yeah, that's not a common one. That's not a common one.